It's Bend Your Ear with Ben Hartong.
Thank you. Wow. It's a very nice crowd. Hello, everybody. I'm Ben Hartong. Most of you probably know me as, well, Ben Hartong. I'm not very famous now, but trust me, I will be. Hopefully. Can't guarantee that. Well, you're probably wondering where this is headed. Maybe you have a few questions like, what is this podcast? What is it about? Why did you decide to do this? Well, let me answer those. I know as much as you do about this podcast. I really don't have any idea where this is headed. That's the fun of it. The real reason why I wanted to do this podcast is because I've always been into broadcasting. I started out announcing dive meets for a local swim club. Then I got into announcing basketball games at Anderson High School. I've even got to announce other sports such as swimming and football. Every show we will have many fun things to do. Normally, I'll start the show with some sort of game or experiment, then we'll get into talking about some of life's current events. Then, in my opinion, the best part of the show, the special guest. Yes, you heard me right. Whether it's some weird friend of mine or the coolest A-list celebrity, again, can't promise anything, this segment of the show will bound to be the one that tunes you in. So get ready, because this will be one heck of a show. First up, experiment time. Alright, so hopefully that introduction gave you somewhat of an idea about what this podcast is like. It's kind of an everything show. So we will be covering lots of things, from sports, current events, music, lots of pop culture. And you heard me special guests, so we'll have a special guest or two featured in every show. And we also have a surprise segment coming soon. So as I said earlier, we have experiment time. I have these little pebble pops, which I pre-opened. These are aka Pop Rocks, for those of you who haven't heard of them. They're like these little fizzy balls of sugar that kind of dissolve in your mouth and they crackle. So I wanted to see, since it already makes some weird fizzling sound in your mouth, what will it sound like when you put it right in front of a microphone? Now, I've seen this done before, particularly on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, where he had Dwayne Johnson do these. So I want to try this for myself. You know, I've seen it before, but hopefully, if you guys have never heard what it sounds like, it'll be kind of a treat. So let's see. All right, these are grape flavored, so they taste pretty good. So let's go. Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. For the ASMR fans listening, you'll probably like this segment. This is fun. All right, let me have a little more. Man. Wow. All right. So while some of these are dissolving, hopefully it's not too much of a distraction. If anybody listening at home, listening or watching, if that you have a suggestion for a future episode or a game or experiment we could do, or just any tips or ideas for this podcast, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, or follow me on Instagram. I would love if you direct message me. It will be in the description. All the information you'll need is in the description. So if you want to comment or reach out to me in any way, that is totally fine. So, sorry, I just need to get a drink of water there. All right. So for our next segment, I've kept this a surprise. So hopefully you will like this. As some of you might know, I have a sister, and she's a bit crazy, so I decided to give her very own special segment. So Maggie, if you want to come in here. All right, so hopefully this name makes sense, as you will see very soon. So without further ado, let's head on down to Rooney's Corner. Maggie, welcome to the show.
Do you know why stuffed animals don't talk? Because I really think they should be. They're so fluffy, and they deserve to have friends. They deserve to have a life. And well, yeah.
So, yeah, this is why the show's called Rooney's Corner. Very, very unpredictable. So, thank you for giving us your thoughts on stuffed animals. What do you think about amusement parks such as Kings Island and Disney World reopening to the general public?
Well, I think it's a great idea personally because I love roller coasters and everything the parks have to offer. But my favorite part about amusement parks are the gift shops because you can get stuffed animals.
Wow, so clearly you love stuffed animals. So you think it's a good idea that parks are reopening, and do you want to go?
Yes, sirree.
Okay, thank you for coming on the show. That's all the time we have for Rooney's Corner. We're looking forward to next time.
Bye-bye for now. But just remember, I see you.
Okay, get out of here.
Whoa!
All right. Wow, let's hopefully forget about that. So, I think it's about time to introduce these special guests for today. Introducing my good friends, Connor and Owen. All right, hello, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hello, so how are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
What are you guys doing? Nothing? All right. Okay, so, this is the first episode, so we're not really sure what to do. But, I guess if we want to talk about the NBA bubble or MLB, what do you think about some of these sports, even soccer starting to reopen and have games? What do you think about that? You excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, but there's also parts where I don't know if it's a great idea.
Like safety concerns at a
Yeah.
standpoint?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that the MLS soccer teams are quarantining in Florida, and I don't think that's a good idea because Florida has the most cases of anywhere in the world right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's really a smart idea, but
Yeah, so the MLS and the NBA are doing the same thing, the NBA bubble in Orlando, and I actually heard something, I don't know if you guys heard of this, but when the NBA players are quarantining in Orlando, they will have special access to Disney Parks rides. So what do you think about that?
well, that seems kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Disney World shouldn't be open right now.
Like what I heard is in Disney World they're having the workers, they're all 6 feet apart and they have all this divided areas for everything.
Yeah, there's no physical interaction and social distancing is enforced in rides, so you can't have everybody in the same ride.
It doesn't seem like a great idea that Disney World is open because if we just had everything closed for a little while longer, we could probably get this under control. But with Disney World opening, then I think it's going to help the spread of corona.
They're also thinking of an economic standpoint too. 'Cause
Yeah.
They lost a lot of money from
yeah.
So it's a complicated issue. So, and the MLB is starting soon. I think it's July 29th is the official start of the MLB season. Now they're currently in their own stadiums training, but they will be having limited limited games, and they can only travel through teams throughout their region. So what do you think about that? They only have 9 other teams that they're playing.
I guess that's a pretty good idea that they're not going everywhere and going to a bunch of different places where it's only in their region. All this.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
I mean,
but it just
I don't know. There's tons of things to think about. There's, of course we've been. The entertainment industry has been, struggling a lot, and we haven't seen that in, 2 or 3 months. So it's nice to see baseball back, and I think it's kind of it's kind of a reasonable plan. The first 10, 15 proposals they sent out that got rejected. A lot of baseball fans were kind of just I know on me, I was kind of just I wasn't really sure if they were going to have a season or not, but then they just they ended up having this proposal, and it seems reasonable. They can only travel throughout their region, so I don't know. Seems fun. I look forward to watching some games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. The only downside of that is obviously there's no fans, which throughout.
At least there's something to watch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all sports there won't be in seating, and I bet even the NFL season they won't have they won't have any fans. They're also not allowing jersey swapping, so that's another thing. There have been lots of precautions.
With the jersey swapping, I've heard a bunch of people that are mad, and that because, like, football, you're, like, tackling each other, like, the whole time, so they don't really know why they can't swap jerseys at the end, because the whole game, they're, like, in contact, and they don't know why at the end they can't do that little thing.
Because they're saying it's unsanitary, to trade clothes at the end, but a lot of NFL players have kind of been outspoken saying, if we're already all up on each other and touching, like why can't we do this? Yeah, it's kind of a part of sports. The NBA does it, and even MLB players can do it every once in a while. So jersey swapping is kind of a tradition in sports, and it's kind of being taken away this season. So I can understand the safety measures, but also why some people could get upset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else you want to talk about with sports or really anything? Not really?
Well, like in college football, the Big Ten, they're not having out of like conference games.
Yeah.
They're only having like in-conference games.
I heard about that.
So, like Michigan won't have their first game.
Weren't they going to play like Washington?
Yeah, they're going to play Washington, but because that's not in like their conference, they can't play them anymore. So they're going to be playing like the same teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the Big Ten. To switch subjects around, almost to get away from sports. Have you guys seen Hamilton on Disney Plus?
Mm-mm.
You have not. Okay.
No.
I saw it was on Disney Plus. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it yet. Okay. So I will say it was really good. We saw it. I'm looking forward to seeing it another time. But anybody at home who's listening or watching right now, let us know if you've seen it.
It's really good though.
Yeah. Any other shows you've been watching? Maybe binging on Disney Plus or Netflix? Anything?
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Office.
Yeah.
If you don't watch those two, you're missing out.
Oh, definitely. I've been on a big Office binge lately.
And then, if you're into podcasts, you need to listen to Office Ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one's really good. It's with Angela Kinsey, who plays Angela from accounting on The Office, and then Jenna Fisher, who plays Pam the receptionist on it. So you need to listen to that, because that's really good.
Yeah, I have not gotten into Office Ladies yet, but I am looking forward, once I finish it, maybe to go over, because they go over all the episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So another podcast that's good, if any of you are Reds fans, the Jim Day podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sports commentator for the Cincinnati Reds. So he's had a pretty good podcast. He's had many guests from throughout the sports world and beyond. So it's a pretty good listen. You should check it out. For those of you at home, you might not, you won't know this. We recorded earlier for like 10 minutes and none of it came through. So this is the second time around. So, how are you guys doing?
Well, that was our warm-up podcast.
Yeah.
We'll just take a warm-up.
We'll just take a warm-up.
We're all warmed up.
We're all warmed up. So I
and
guess
after this one, we're gonna do a 20-minute cool-down podcast.
we know what we're doing, sort of. So what we did last recording, I don't know, we probably shouldn't even talk about that anymore. But we had kind of a trivia game with them. So since I already had written down a bunch of questions and now they know the answers, we have got this trivia.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
I know all the trivia, so.
Connor, I guess, yeah, so we have trivia night thing. Okay, you already know the M&M one.
Alright. So, if you are Team Connor, go ahead and comment Team Connor, hit the like button, subscribe to Bend Your Ear with Ben Hartong, and if you're Team Owen, you might want to just rethink your life,
Here we go
Say,
again.
am I really Team Owen or am I Team Connor? Alright, Team Connor for the W.
Here we go again. Alright. So, I guess I'll just go down the line here. First trivia question. In a website browser address bar, what does www stand for?
It's got web something.
It does have web. So, something...
Oh,
something.
World Wide Web.
Owen, do you have a counter?
No.
Okay. Connor gets the point. It is World Wide Web. That is what www in the address bar stands for. Okay. In what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released? Is it here? I'll give you a multiple
Okay.
choice. Is it 1984, 1986, or 1992?
I know it was in the 80s.
Okay, so 84 or 86. And then the other answer I gave you was 92.
I'll just go with 84.
86.
84 or 86. Okay.
I'll do 84. He's doing 86.
All right, Connor is correct yet again. It was 84. Okay. What the heck? This is a bunch of random ones. Okay, here we go. Tennis star Serena Williams won which major tournament while pregnant with her first child? Was it A, the Australian Open, or B, the U.S. Open?
I'm going to go with the
US
Australian Open.
US Open.
Connor, man, you're on a
Wow.
roll here.
Ladies
The
and gentlemen,
Australian-
Team Connor. Wow. You know what, Team Owen people, go ahead and just give Owen a little bit of support. Make sure you comment Team Owen. And make sure you really subscribe to his channel, because Owen can only feel your love by subscribing to Ben's channel.
Okay, I need to think of other. How many? Okay. In which European city would you find Orly Airport? Is it A, Barcelona, B, Paris, or C, Krakow? I don't know how you pronounce it. It's just
Barcelona.
O-R-L-Y.
Yeah, I'm going with Barcelona.
Oh, so you're both going with Barcelona. Okay, unfortunately, you were both incorrect. It is Paris.
I just wanted to trick Owen and get him to say the wrong thing.
Oh wow, this is okay. Which singer's real name is Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanata? Is it A, Shakira, B, Katy Perry, or C, Lady Gaga?
Lady
Shakira.
Gaga.
Lady Gaga or Shakira? Connor, Lady Gaga. I don't know. It's.
I told you.
I guess you're just on a roll today.
I guess so.
Okay, this is another music question. Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo are all the sons of which American female pop star? Is it A, Taylor Swift, B, Gwen Stefani, or C, Shakira?
I don't think Taylor Swift has any kids, and I know Gwen Stefani does, so I'll go with Gwen Stefani.
Okay, or Shakira. You never know.
Shakira.
Shakira?
Shakira, hits don't.
Owen, you are incorrect. It is Gwen. It is Gwen Stefani. Man, Connor. Owen, what do you have to say for yourself right now?
I'm just not good at this
What do
trivia.
you-
The one earlier I was pretty good at.
What do you have to say to all the Team Owen fans?
Yeah,
out there?
did you let them down?
That in the first recording I won, so we have a win under.
Well,
our
You
belt.
did win in the
The
first
first-
recording.
That was actually not on record because it didn't record. So he didn't actually win. There's no evidence that shows he
Okay,
won.
we do have okay. Oh, right.
We have eyewitnesses.
We
though.
do. Okay. Okay. Which Dutch artist painted The Girl with a Pearl Earring? Was it A, Vermeer, B, Da Vinci, or C, Picasso?
Never heard of it. So I'll just go with Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, okay. Is it Vermeer, Da Vinci, or Picasso?
I have no idea on this one, so I'm gonna go with Picasso.
Picasso, okay, you are both wrong. It was Vermeer.
I've never heard of her
Yeah.
or him.
The girl with the pearl earring. It's like the girl on the side with the little earring.
She got a pro-
Yeah, she has a pearl earring. Okay. This is interesting. Which two U.S. states don't observe daylight savings time? Here, I'll give you a hint. So one of them is Arizona. You have to guess the other one. Which other state does not use?
Nevada. Final answer.
Okay.
Locked
Out of the
in.
That's
remaining
what I was gonna
remaining
do.
49 states.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
So
do.
Arizona and Nevada, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that-
what he said.
Are you saying
Yeah.
Nevada too? Or do you want to take a risk and beat him? Or no? You don't know.
No,
Or he could be right. I don't
I was
know.
going with Nevada.
You're going with Nevada? Okay, it is Hawaii.
Oh, that makes sense.
Arizona and Hawaii do not observe daylight savings time. That is very interesting.
All right, is this the last of our questions?
Sure,
find out
I
who the
guess.
winners?
I guess so. I mean, I think we already have a. All right. What was the first toy to be advertised on television? Was it A, Mr. Potato Head, B, Buzz Lightyear, or C, Stretch Armstrong?
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato
Yeah,
Head?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Potato Head.
Okay, so. Oh, and I will say, you did get your first answer correct, but Connor also got it right. So I guess
Well,
we do have a winner.
Cue the winning music because Team Connor fans,
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
just won for you.
We'll
So,
edit some in.
I want to thank my fans and my family, and I want to thank them for this win because without them, I couldn't do it. And I just want to thank Ben for having me on here so I can show off my insane trivia skills.
I also want to thank you two for coming on. Of course, this is the first episode. We kind of had a few mishaps along the way with the first recording, not actually recording. But I really want to thank you both. So any ideas for future segments, put those in the comment box, and I will have some information you might want in the description. So yeah, I guess that's all we have to say.
Thank you.
Any last words?
Cue the outro. Wait, do you have an outro?
Yeah, sure.
Cue the outro.
We'll make the intro the outro. We're making this up as we go. Bye for now. Let's go.
Cue the outro.
Cue the outro.